Previously on Season 1 of Survival Farming, we started out with a truck, $0 and a chainsaw, got new equipment, and started logging to make money. Later in the year, we managed to make enough money to buy grain and hanging equipment to further expand the farm. After a profitable harvest season in the fall, we're back again for Season 2 this spring to see if we can expand the farm even more. And if you guys enjoy content like this and you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And hey, the like button's down there too, so may as well give that a little tap. Anyway, let's go make some money. Well, boys, we're back out here at the farm. I'm just heading back. I picked up this rock picker from another farmer down the road. He's gonna let me borrow it to clean up all the rocks out of my field here and out of the second field we did last episode. But first, I gotta pick a tractor to hook this up to here. But today's gonna be a busy day because as well as getting all the rocks out of the field, we bought that barn a little while ago. And it has a bunch of stuff around it, kind of old abandoned vehicles, and we're gonna try to get some of those out today. Last week I got this dirt bike out of there and we got it running, so we might take that out for a spin later. But first, we gotta get these rocks out of the field. And I'm hoping it doesn't take terribly long because I'm thinking today or tomorrow we might actually be able to go on some seeding. Hopefully. All right, that is the first field done here. I don't even think the rock picker is full yet, but it will be probably halfway through this field because there is a lot of rocks in here. This is gonna take a while. Well, we are looking pretty dang close to full here. We just got a couple more spots left on this side, and then we got the whole other side over there. All right, that's it. This thing's full. Now, where am I going to dump it? That is the question. I don't want to dump it over there because we're going to be clearing a lot of those trees out and stuff, so I think I'm going to have to go dump it over by my main farm there. We're going to be leaving a lot of those trees. I think we'll just stick it right over here in case we need some rocks in the yard. This should do the trick. There we go. That wasn't much at all, though. There's a little bit in there. All right, back at it. After we got the last rocks picked off the field, we headed back to the shop, got the rock picker unloaded, and started setting up for seeding so we could go the very next morning. Once we got the planter out, it was time to start filling. After we got the fertilizer loaded up, it was time for seed, which I unfortunately dropped, but luckily nothing got damaged. But with everything ready to go, it was time to get out in the field and do our first initial test. And with everything running good, we parked it up to go the very next morning. All right, so the seeder is all good to go here. We should just have enough seed for this year. I'm hoping if we don't, we can always go grab another bag, but this should do it, hopefully. I'm actually going to unload this dirt bike here real quick, and we'll take it for a quick ride. I haven't drove it since we picked it up from my buddy there, and it was only around the yard, so we got to go for a quick ride. But after that, we're going to head out to the barn and see if we can get a couple things moved out of the way. Yep. This is exactly what I needed for checking crops. This is going to be perfect in the fall. All right, so here's what I am thinking for all this stuff out here. I want to get this camper moved out of the way so that can be gone. I do want to take this barn down at some point. I'll probably do that just before harvest because we're not terribly busy then. Other than getting the combine ready, that's about it. But this truck right here, I want to get this truck out of here because I'm hoping I can haul some bales on it this year. Now, this thing hasn't ran in probably, what, 25 years? It's an old one, but it's still in actually decent condition. So I'm going to see if I can get it pulled out of all these bushes here and hopefully get it running. If there is, of course, not too much mice in the motor and all of that, hopefully it's still okay. Ah, crap. I forgot the tow rope. All right, well, we're just gonna have to push it out of here. All right, just make sure it's in neutral here. Good, it is. Ah, the wheels are kind of turned that way. Okay, if I can get it out of these divots, because these tires are sunk in pretty good, I'll try to straighten out the wheel, and then we can get it out to the front of the barn there. Gotta try be as careful as I can here. I don't want to wreck this bed. There you go. Okay, now I should be able to turn the wheel. All right, got it turned here. Oh boy, might be in a little bit far. Okay, now straighten it back out. Almost there. Oh, going a bit sideways. Just a little bit more, and good. Perfect. Now, this thing actually doesn't look half bad. Surprisingly enough, there's actually not any mouse crap or anything in here. So that means the cab was sealed pretty good. But I'm guessing that's not the same case for the motor here. We'll see what we can do. Well, I got a buddy who is a heavy-duty mechanic. He's going to come out here, take a look at this thing, see what we can do about it. Oh, and it's even got a gooseneck on the back. Hey, maybe I can find an old flatbed trailer, and then we can really haul some bales. It's also got a hitch on the back, so we can change that over if we wanted to. But I think mainly we'll just use the flatbed. Oh, we could probably haul 2, 4, 6 bales, I'd say. Something like that. But I gotta run back to the farm here, return that rock picker, and then when I get back, hopefully my buddy should be here. But I will say the field is looking pretty dang good. Once we got back to the farm, I hopped in my truck, grabbed my neighbor's rock picker to return it to him. On my way back, I was driving past the used equipment dealer, and something caught my eye. A pretty good looking American Bandit trailer and a New Holland L555 Deluxe. Now, well, a skid steer wasn't exactly what I needed for the farm, and considering I had an $85,000 loan to pay back by the end of fall, a skid steer was not going to be a good purchase. At least not a smart one. But I decided to go see if I can make a deal anyway. And $10,000 later, I had made a deal. So we grabbed my new purchase of a trailer and skid steer and headed on back to the farm. As I pulled back into the farm, sure enough, my buddy was there ready and waiting to see if we could get this old hunk of junk running again. All right, boys, it's been a couple hours here. We've been working on this thing, trying to get everything good on it. Luckily enough for me, the motor was not seized, which is very nice. It's almost the end of the day here, so we're gonna try fire this thing up and see if we can, well, hopefully get it out of here. All right, let's give her a shot. Come on. All right, one more time, and then I'm gonna have to get out and check stuff if it doesn't fire up here. Oh, it's close. Come on now. Oh, it's running. We're going. All right, moment of truth. Heck yeah. Oh, this is going to be a perfect addition to the farm. Oh, and it goes pretty decent too. Shifting gears like it's nothing. Transmission seems to be actually pretty good on it. Man, these old Fords, pretty much as long as the engine's not seized, with just a little bit of work, they'll fire right on up for you. And that makes me pretty dang happy. Because with tearing all this crap down, we're definitely going to be putting this thing to work. Well, we're going to have to do some more work to this thing, but it's going to stay here overnight. And then hopefully tomorrow we should be able to go on seeding. I'm hoping as long as it doesn't rain. Well, boys, we're up bright and early. It's the next morning here. And unfortunately, we did get a little bit of rain last night, but I think we should still be able to go. I'm hoping so. If it's too mucky, it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. But I'm just going to go out and check the field here real quick. Man, a lot of weeds. We're going to have to spray this after it gets seeded. All right. I think we should be able to go. We'll get out there with the tractor and see what we can do. You know what? I might actually hook this up to the Massey Ferguson because this is pretty slow going with this tractor. It's still a 40/20, but I don't know. May as well run the Massey. Plus, the Massey's got air conditioning. And it's all cabbed in, so it's just better. All right, off we go. And this field is going to be some beans. And since we got most of the rocks cleared out, it should be pretty easy going, and we shouldn't get any damage on the planter. If I see a big rock, I'm going to have to go around it, or I'll have to grab the tractor. But I'm hoping we should be all good. Anyway, my buddy that was helping me with the truck last night, he should be back out there later today. And he's going to work on it just a little more, make sure it's running perfectly so we can actually use it. And I was talking to the used equipment dealer down the road there, and he's saying he might have a nice new round baler coming in for us. Well, not new, but gonna be new to us if we do get it. And I'm thinking we'll trade the square baler and square bale cart for it. I can't remember the exact name. I'm sure there's an exact name that I'm not thinking of right now, but if we do get that, we're definitely gonna be using the flatbed this year. Everything seems to be good so far. No mud, which is nice. We'll just get 2 headlands done here. That way we have plenty of room to turn around. Well, we're going good here. No problems with the seeder yet. Everything seems to be working good. We're almost done this field. I don't think we're going to get to the other field today. I think we're going to have to do that a little bit later. But my buddy just called me, said the truck is almost good to go. So he's going to bring it over as soon as it's good. And then I've got to run into town for a couple parts, food, supplies, other stuff, and pay my fuel bill. So we're going to be down some money, but hopefully we can make it back. And last pass here, and we are done. First field of the year seeded in beans. And we are down to pretty much nothing there for our seed. Actually, you know what? I should be able to use it all up here if I just do the last little bits on the edge. Just a little bit of cleanup. There we go. That is all the seed in the tank. And now I know that a full seeder pretty much seeded that entire thing. I'll just back this thing in right over here. Well, look what showed up. Looks like a pretty fancy truck to me. All right, well, I'm going to get my skid steer unloaded here, and then I think we're going to hook up that trailer to that truck, just so we can kind of get this all out of the way. You know what? I haven't even had a chance to drive this thing. It's just been sitting on the trailer since yesterday. Oh, but it seems good. Yeah, this should work perfectly. It's even got a bale spear. I don't know if this thing could load a full bale, but I suppose we give it a try. And we do have a bucket and forks, so it's gonna be nice for loading seed and plowing snow. Would you look at that? Even an attacher on the back for pulling the hay wagon. I've actually got to get this out of here anyway because we're gonna be taking this to the used equipment dealer tomorrow and trading it in. Man, I'm gonna have to build a bigger shop if I want all this to fit over the winter. Look at that. Already putting it to work. And that can stay right there till tomorrow morning. Unless I need it, of course. Now that I got this hooked up, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna park it. I feel like if I cut down those trees right there, I might have a little more room in here. But I suppose right here will work for now. Anyway, I'm gonna run into town here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.